All right, so the Supreme Court did not release its hotly anticipated abortion decision today, but there was still a heavy presence of demonstrations outside of the court. Now ask yourself, is the Biden White House committed to making sure that there aren't going to be riots when that decision finally comes down? We know that they didn't take advantage of Donald Trump's 20,000 troops that he authorized on January 4th in anticipation of big crowds on January 6th, but nobody wants to talk about that. Now, because far-left groups like Jane's Revenge are now calling for violence. Take a look at your screen. You see those flyers? They're now in D.C. today. They read, quote, "The night the Supreme Court of the U.S. overturns Roe v. Wade, hit the streets. You said you'd riot," and adding, "to our oppressors, if abortions aren't safe, you're not either." Remember, this is the same group that has taken responsibility for attacks on pregnancy centers and said it was open season on pro-life Americans. Here with reaction, Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson. His re-election race is imperative. All right, so we know it's illegal to intimidate and harass a judge. Isn't it against the law also to make a terroristic threat? And isn't that a terroristic threat?
Well, Sean, it is outrageous that you don't have the Biden administration condemning this intimidation, that you don't have Democrats speaking out against it. And if you remember Chuck Schumer on the steps of the Supreme Court threatening Justice Gorsuch and Kavanaugh, saying you've unleashed the whirlwind, you will pay the price, you won't even know what hit you. Sean, turn the tables. Can you imagine if a Republican congressional leader had uttered those words, issued that threat against a liberal justice? First of all, that Republican congressperson would not be in Congress. They would have had to resign in shame, and they certainly would have been elected majority leader of the Senate like Democrat senators elected Chuck Schumer. So, again, it's outrageous that Democrats don't condemn this threat and violence, the real violence. You know, we had one of our family action groups firebombed in Madison. Finally, the FBI is saying they're going to start investigating this, but this is way too little, way too late.
So the January 6th committee has sworn testimony under oath that, in fact, people in the room were there when Donald Trump authorized up to 20,000 troops as required by law. The jurisdiction then moves to Nancy Pelosi and Muriel Bowser. They steadfastly, in spite of intelligence reports, refused to call in the Guard. Now that we have this threat, is the country going to be prepared for what might happen, what they say they will do?
Well, again, what we'll see is Democrats just won't condemn the protests, which will probably turn to riots and violence. They didn't do it during the summer of 2020 when you had over 2,000 law enforcement officers injured, $2 billion worth of damage. They didn't condemn that. They just concentrated on January 6th. And, of course, what shows that committee to be a total sham is nobody's asking the question they should be asking: why wasn't the Capitol prepared? Why wasn't it better protected? And who's responsible for the lack of preparation and security?
We now know there were warnings sent directly to Schumer's office on January 5th. We know the Capitol Police had intel 2 weeks before. We know the Capitol Police chief requested it himself 6 times. None of that has come out in the hearings. Senator, your race is critical for Republicans if they are to take control. How's your race going, real quick?
Well, they've already spent $34 million against me. My website is ronjohnsforsenate.com. Sean, you and your audience have been great, but I need more support. I really do. ronjohnsforsenate.com if we want to save the Senate seat, and it's crucial to do so.
For the people in Wisconsin, that money's not all coming from Wisconsin. You've been targeted. I think you're number 1 on the Democrats' list. Senator, thanks for being with us. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.